Stay tuned and let's check out this Marvel Legends The Void Build-A-Figure Wave Vision. Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And remember now you can hit that join button and become a channel member as well. Either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. Today we are kicking off a brand new wave of Marvel Legends as it has just arrived at retail over here in the UK. A little bit earlier than expected as it is technically the first wave of 2024. It is of course the Void Build-A-Figure wave, and in front of me we have Vision. One figure that I have been waiting for an upgrade for to add to our ever-growing Avengers collection, and this guy looks very nice. He also comes with the Void Build-A-Figure head and some interchangeable parts, but you cannot deny that the Vision doesn't pop in the packaging, and it is so good to see the plastic packaging on Marvel Legends. I know it's been coming back for a while, but still, every time you get a new wave now, it actually feels like Marvel Legends. So we get Vision at the bottom, we actually get a Vision emblem up top, Vision on the side of the box. On the back of the box, we actually get a picture of Vision, a little comic image as a write-up that reads, "The amazing android Vision commands unearthly powers and abilities to fight for humanity as a member of the Avengers." And then as always, you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to build the Void Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Vision. So let's not wait any longer. Let's get them open. Here we have Vision out of the packaging with everything in the box, including the interchangeable set of hands and this creepy cosmic space crab, which I'm absolutely going to put under Amanda's pillow to freak her out. But I will also do a fuller review once we've looked at all the figures in this wave. He looks disgusting. Today we are focusing on Vision, of course, and people always end up asking me in the comments, where did you get this from? Well, this whole wave is out now in the UK, but I got mine from In Demand Toys, and the last time we got Vision in his classic attire was actually back in 2018 on that second wave of Avengers card backs, and it's a little bit more metallic. This figure here is actually on the more updated Vulcan body, so it is completely pinless and is a little bit beefier, a little bit thicker, which I think is more appropriate for their living android, which is Vision. So I actually think this is absolutely an upgrade. So if we get the tape measure out, you can see for yourself he's about 6.5 inches in height, and I will of course do plenty of comparisons and take a closer look. But before we do that, let's have a quick word from our friends at Legendsverse. Let me introduce you to Legendsverse.com, a place all Marvel Legends collectors are going to want to know about. If you are looking for an easy way to keep track of your collection, what figures you have, and create wish lists, then Legendsverse can do all of this and so much more. It's a comprehensive Marvel Legends database that once you have added your collection, gives you stats like how many figures you own, how many waves and Build-A-Figures you have completed, and how much your collection is worth right now. Organize your collection in teams, upload photos of each figure, look at price guides, and share your collection with friends by showcasing your own profile. Go and sign up and see for yourself. Legendsverse.com. If you collect Marvel Legends, they are absolutely worth checking out. All the links in the description. And would you look at this mean silhouette that Vision is cutting here with the really nice head sculpt and then that flared out collar. The head sculpt's done really nicely with the reds and the greens. You can see the gemstone, if you will, on the forehead, the whited out eyes, and there's definitely a bit of like black wash over the face to bring out some of that sculpted detail around the eyes and the mouth. So yeah, this is really nicely done. Definitely my mind's eye of Vision here. Really like it. The cape, though, I think is going to be a point of frustration as it's quite a solid cape. Quite a hard plastic. As I said, he will stand and hold the weight of it, of course, but you're not really going to get any flex out of it at all. If I show you from the back here, obviously you will because it's plastic, but it's like always going to retain its shape, and there's no wash or anything in that cape. This is all just natural shadows created from the light, so it's a nice enough sculpt. I do think this is new. I don't think we've seen this before, and it does plug in the back as well on the peg and the peg hole. So again, looks like Vision, absolutely, but I do think some people out there may prefer some soft good upgrades when they get theirs, but you cannot deny the silhouette is absolutely Vision. Now, the base body itself is, as I said, the Vulcan body mold, so there's not really any added sculpted detail here. It is just done in paint, so you get a little bit of yellow on the green, on the forearms, on the chest, you get the diamond as well, and then down at the boots too. So you should know what to expect with articulation. You have got the butterfly joints up top, but I'm going to take the cape off so you can have a closer look. So there we have the cape off. As I said, just one solid piece of yellow plastic, and then we have our Vision, which does look very nice even without the cape, to be fair. So as I said, Vulcan body mold. The arms will go all the way up past 90, the bicep swivel, double jointed, pinless elbows, very nice touch, and then the butterfly joint is pretty good as well. Like, I know people like to do the mods on this, but I still think you get a decent range out of it once you give it a little bit of a warm up as well. You got the ab crunch, goes that far forward, that far back, swivel at the waist as well. You got the thigh cut, legs go that far forward, double jointed, pinless knees, and a boot swivel there, ankle pivot, rocker. So all the Marvel Legends articulation you would expect and want for Vision. Honestly, I just think the cape will make it very limiting. So you're probably going to have to get a soft goods if you want a dynamic pose, or just sort of prop this up on a flight stand and he will still look good amongst your Avengers, absolutely. But I just love the fact that we've got an updated pinless classic Vision. So as you've seen out of the packaging, he comes with a set of fisted hands, and then unfortunately his only accessories are a set of more expressive open palm hands, which we have seen before on other Vulcan bodies. To be honest, calling interchangeable hands an accessory is a bit of a stretch, to be honest. I think accessories should be like effect pieces or weapons. Interchangeable hands should absolutely come with Marvel Legends as standard for more displaying and posing options. Now, you know me, I'm not an action figure photographer. I'm all about world building and displaying. So as long as my action figure looks like the character and I can get it into a pose in my display that represents that, I'm usually very happy. And I wanted to show you that you can absolutely do that with this Vision. And in my mind, this is the best Marvel Legends Vision we have, absolutely. Now, because the cape is a harder plastic, it holds its shape, and it can also hold up a flight stand so you can use it in your display like I've done here. So I'm not arguing that a soft good cape doesn't make it more dynamic for posing and play and display. I'm just saying, for me personally, I like the aesthetic of the plastic cape amongst my Marvel Legends. It holds its shape and I can have it on a flight stand just like this. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this Vision has came out, and I think he genuinely looks great. So let's get into some comparisons, shall we? As I said, it's been 5 years since we have had this look for Vision in Marvel Legends form, but we have had some different looks. So I'm grateful for this re-release, as I can now have classic Vision in my display, as previously I had the sort of West Coast Avengers white Vision that came recently on a retro card, I believe like last year or the year before. And then I also have the free pack Vision, which is from like the all new, all different era of Avengers. So these were the Visions I had in my display. There is one before this that was on the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure wave back in the day, but you cannot deny that this Vision in the middle is the best one. But those other two still find their place in the collection as they represent different eras of Vision. Next up, we want to see what Vision looks like compared to Scarlet Witch. So here we have the same figure, but two different repaints of Scarlet Witch we have gotten recently. The more metallic version came in the Family Matters 3-pack with Magneto and Quicksilver, and this more pink version came on the same retro card as White Vision. So obviously you need to pair these two up in a display. They will fit beautifully in an Avengers or even a West Coast Avengers setup, and I think the one that goes best with this particular Vision is the pink version. Now, the metallic one's all right, but that will probably sit in my X-Men display. But these will go in a West Coast Avengers setup, absolutely. The colours just pop a little bit more vibrant. And yeah, give me the comic vibes all day long. If you go even further back, there is another comic Scarlet Witch from the All-Father Build-A-Figure wave. Now, she was okay for a time, but now she's a little bit outdated. Proportionally, she's a little bit too big in scale, and also the body is very limited. She's wearing those heels, she's got single-jointed elbows, so not the best in this day and age, but she still does go nice with this Vision. So as I said, these look nice, but ultimately, I do think the Legends team can still give us a better Scarlet Witch in her her comic attire. She has lots of different outfits to choose from, but I'd still like a classic look with the double jointed elbows, pinless, easy to stand, couple of great head sculpts. That would be very nice. But for now, let me know which one you think pairs up with this Vision better, left or right. And here we have a couple of recent updated pinless Marvel Legend bodies with the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man and then Vulcan. Remember, this Vision is basically a repaint of Vulcan with a new head and a cape. So if you have this guy, you know what you're going to expect with Vision. Another character that shares similar parts is this Black Panther, although they did update his sort of gloves and boots, but otherwise he's built on the same base Vulcan body. And then here we have the most updated Marvel Legend female. It is, of course, Black Widow. Now, I still need to pick up that Amazon exclusive West Coast Avengers box set, but until then, we've got Wonder Man and also the older Hawkeye. I do have the Sky Cycle, I've just not opened it yet, but obviously I will switch this one out. And here we have Jocasta making an early cameo with Ultron, and I'm sure you can guess the connection here. To see how he looks compared to some colourful Avengers, here we have Captain America, and I believe the Mark 70 Iron Man. That's the 20th anniversary cap, but here we have the Ultimate Captain America, and also we have Extremis Iron Man. So plenty of different caps in Iron Man for you to choose from. Vision will look great with all of them. And let's wrap up with some of the Who crew. So here we have Frogman, Tigra and Jocasta. And remember, she's reading out comments from the previous Marvel Legends review. So if you want your comment read out on the next video, leave a short, snappy comment and she may pick it for the next one. Who have you picked today?
Doom Customs says, glad to have more Spider-Man figures, although the head sculpt is not as good as I was hoping. Dan W, you rock.
And then last but never least, here we have Captain Britain and Hal, Fire, Hank. Stop it. So, final thoughts on this Marvel Legends The Void Build-A-Figure Wave Vision. Now, just speaking for myself, I have been waiting for an updated Vision to save me from ever having to open that retro card version. Now it actually holds more value on the retro card and I can open and enjoy this one for the display. And this is the updated, better, pinless version anyway. I always want my mind's eye of characters on display and no one can challenge that this isn't a great looking classic Vision that can fit in multiple spots on your display. So I'm happy. You let me know what you think in the comments below as always. And if you want to see more Marvel Legend reviews, then you're in the right place. Check out the videos tab, find the playlists, but most importantly, please hit that subscribe button, hit all in the notification bell, don't miss out on a video, and please hit that join button, become a channel member if you show some love, or join the members club. Much appreciated. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter at Dan Who Reviews, and I made a TikTok, but I'm not telling you the handle. You gotta find it for yourself, all right? And I will, of course, see you on the next one.